Hello and welcome. Thank you for being here. If you're watching this, it's probably because you are interested in getting some help with stress eating, hearing some tips and strategies to help make that change in your life. If you were like most people, including myself, we've all experienced the frustration of stress eating. It can derail our health goals so quickly, and it can be really powerful to overcome that and is a way to continue that momentum with your health goals. So quickly to introduce myself, my name is Michelle Shelton. I am a registered dietitian and I'm a certified coach, and I'm trained in intuitive eating as well as many methodologies to help people live their healthiest and best version of themselves and of their life. So, stress eating. How do we stop stress eating? The first tip that I want to share with you is to eat more protein. So protein is getting a lot of attention right now in the health and wellness industry. Of the three macronutrients, carbohydrate, protein, and fat, we hear a lot about protein, which is great. Protein does a lot of things for our bodies. But in this context, with stress eating, this is why I think this is really important for you and for me and for all of us. Protein has the highest satiation factor. That is that feeling of fullness in our bodies, that physical signal to our brains that we've had enough and we want to stop eating. It's a really helpful signal, right? When we stress eat, usually what's happening is we have big feelings, big emotions, big things happening in our lives, and we need a way to sort of discharge and work through that stress, right? And food can sometimes be a really easy thing to sort of take us out of the stress, maybe give us a little bit of pleasure or escape from the moment, but it's a physical response to a non-physical hunger, right? There's physical hunger. I'm physically hungry. I need more food and more energy, and eating is the right response to that. Then there's emotional and mental stress, or mental and emotional hunger that we feel through stress. And food is never going to be, it's a mismatch in terms of response. So when we eat protein, what that does is it signals in our bodies that we're full, we've had enough food. That physical response to signal eating isn't helping anymore, right? I've had what I need physically. There's something else that I need. I need some emotional support. I need some connection. I need some relaxation. I need something to help reduce the stress, and eating isn't doing that. Eating protein, bringing in those fullness signals, just brings that physiology online to help bring that awareness to that mismatch, right? I'm continuing to eat, I'm just feeling more full, and the stress is still there, hasn't fixed it. I need to try something else. When we eat, what we often do, which is something that I do as well, we eat crackers, we eat chips, we eat cookies, we eat treats. Those foods, those high carb foods, don't have that same signal as early on that we're full and we don't need any more. So we can eat that. It gives us, in fact, a little bit of a dopamine hit, which takes us out of the stress, right? Which is, we like that. We're like, wow, that felt good. I felt that little hit of sugar, that little hit of pleasure, took me out of the stress for a moment. But again, the problem is it's not really fixing the real issue, and we're just continuing to go back to that without the physiology to signal that we've had enough. So eating protein helps us to partner with our physiology, bring online those fullness cues so that we can stop eating sooner and start addressing the real need earlier on in the process. So that is the first tip. Eat more protein so you can begin partnering with your body, partnering with your physiology as you work through the stress. Watch the second video for the next tip, which is to begin a focus on sensation, a practice on focus on sensation. I'll see you there.